Let's fly high in the sky. But T-Crow is the crow fly.
This is the broadcast.
We may be the outcast, but we're outblast and we outlast anyone in lane of the podcast. This is my show. If you don't know now, you know. We're gonna go to the peak. So high, we may see J Creek.
But never mind, let's talk about the facts of politics and some of their sneaky tricks. They hide behind the wall. And the American great game of football. The Steelers nation around here. Black and yellow, black and yellow. If you don't know now, you know. Oh yeah. Religion, yeah, we talk about religion. And other topics too. As the Crow Flies podcast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As the Crow Flies podcast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As the Crow Flies podcast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As the Crow Flies podcast. Let's go, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T. Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's very, very handsome.
Oh, I don't know, people. Hey, she said it, I didn't. Hey, welcome to As the Crow Flies podcast. Excuse me. Coming to you on a Thursday evening. You know, since I've had, hip replace surgery, you do a lot of things. And one of them is making you guys sick and tired of me. Good evening. You can catch us on iHeart, YouTube, Spotify, Spreaker, Facebook, pretty much anywhere. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. Anywhere that you can get your podcast from. Man, people, listen. I just want to talk to you just, a little bit this week about some things going on in the sports world, basically, and in our world. It's kind of confusing to me that we are, as a people, as a nation, as whatever you want to call it, we're dumb. I'm not saying you, I'm saying we. We're all dumb. Yeah, we might have a couple smart ones out here paying attention to what's really going on. But if we can't move and shake the masses, then what good are we? If we can't move and shake the small people or the big people or just anybody per se, what good are we? So that's why I say we're all dumb. Until the smart ones who see what's going on can come together and, excuse me, come together and try to unite the people and for common ground, then we're done. We're wasting our time. And things are always going to be the way they are because we allow it. Don't say the Democrats allow it. Don't say the Republicans allow it. You allow it. Yeah, and I get it. Sometimes you get fooled and you get bamboozled into sticking with a certain group, cult, church, you name it. We get duped into it. And as Black people, we only stick together on one thing, and that's primarily voting Democrat. Yeah, I said it before, but now you look at the numbers are shifting. Here's what I'm telling you. Just because you don't vote Democrat doesn't mean you have to vote Republican also. You do know that, right? You don't have to do that. And I've been saying it before and saying it again. Look at how government has been treating us. You want to see something funny? You want to talk about something, people? Here's how dumb we are. We're so worried about kicking immigrants out of our country. We're so worried about ICE knocking down doors. That do you know a damn value meal at Burger King at the LAX is $30-some? You do understand that. Like $33, something like that. That's just a Whopper, fry, drink. They're charging these prices. And yet and still, we still fly. They charge ridiculous amounts to fly. We still fly. You're still going to, that Burger King's open for a reason. That means people are buying it, right? But yet and still, we want to sit here, bitch, complain about Haitians, about Mexicans. I get it. But that's not the major issue, and you guys know it. They really get in your way. Other than driving, do they really? No, they really help the economy. But we're not going to talk about that. Listen, I'm just here to show you how dumb we are. And that right there If you don't go home and look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, $65 for two value meals at Burger King at the LAX. If that doesn't make you wake up and say, what's going on? What will? We're behind over there on the damn oil with Iran. Man, that's been going on for 4 months now. If we wanted it to be over, it would have been over. If they wanted it to be over, it would have been over. We're so worried about Russia. We're so worried about China. We're so worried about Trump. We're so worried about all this shit. And look what everything is costing us. Gas, energies, food. And you don't see what's happening. They're choking us out, people. They're choking us out. Listen, the last time this took effect, here's what makes it crazy. The Democrats did it under Biden, and we bitched and complained, and they blamed Trump. And then COVID got put in the blame. Now it's going through the exact same thing, just 4 years later. No, I take that back. Yeah, no, about 4 or 5 years. It's in the same ballpark. 4 or 5 years later, we're going through the same thing under a different regime. But this time they're taking even more money. And we sit here and we fight and complain and yell at each other over Democrat, over Republican, over black, over white, or being a Muslim or not. All the dumb shit that doesn't make any sense. It's all subjective. Doesn't mean you're a better or worse person. But look what's going on behind our back. Listen, a lot of people make less than $50,000 a year. That's majority. And shit, if you make 100,000, you're barely scraping it. So imagine if they took half of your money. If you make 100, how would you be? Because we're next. They took out the middle class. So everybody's grouped into one. And then we're sitting here arguing over, here's how dumb we are. And I take part of the banner because it's fun. Like I could take on, like I go back and forth with the LeBron James fan base. I'm in a group, can't handle the hoop. It's a pretty fun group. And I didn't know people on regular Facebook could see the posts that I was leaving about that, because we go back and forth, but they don't see what's left towards me. It's just a funny way that how Facebook works, and I don't understand it, and I'm not even trying to understand it. But other than that, man, I don't dig too deep into politics anymore. I listen because the shit's all rigged, and we're the fish. How many times you go someplace now, they ask you to donate? Multi-billion-dollar corporations are asking you to donate. Why? Because they got to starve us out, people. So I always say, no, I take donations. And then people laugh, but it's not funny. And now other people have been taking on the mantra. I'm like, look around. You're the ones advertising being billionaires and being this successful Fortune 500 company. Why the fuck are you asking me for my change? This guy on the street, he's dead broke. You people would not give him your change. Now, some of you do, or they wouldn't be out there. But what I'm saying is we hesitate to do that, but we'll tell McDonald's or KFC or shit, you name it. Yeah, I'll donate to you. Come on, man. We got to be smarter. We got to be smarter. Got to be smarter. Now let's switch over to some sports, man. And I'm going to get out your head. There's a couple things in sports I want to talk about. Kind of funny, man. Check this out. That's good root beer there. I ain't bullshitting. Now you know how the WNBA, they're always bitching and complaining about the women want more money and they deserve more money and equal right, equal pay. This year, the 3-point contest, they were going to feature, two of the best shooters in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark and Sabrina Ionescu, they were among the ones chosen. They both declined. Holy hell, Batman. Sabrina Ionescu, she's the female, the woman who shot against Steph Curry, for those of you guys who don't know her by name. She shot in the three-point contest a few years ago against Steph Curry. That's her. Come on, man. You ladies can't do that when you just got a little raise this year, took you guys up, and you're in the midst of new TV deals. You gotta shoot, ladies. I get it. You want to be like the men. Well, we set a bad precedent that also, especially basketball. Those All-Star games could be a little bit more competitive, but that's neither here nor there. But ladies, they're not asking for money. You're living off subsidiaries from the NBA, and you just got a new TV deal, so you guys can try to step out on your own. But you're not going to be able to step out on your own if your two biggest stars decide not to show up at All-Star games, and the men have that to blame. And like I say, we're not going to even discuss that. It's just redundant. What are you guys thinking about the firing of Ryan Clark? You know, he was a Steelers safety, so I like Ryan. I like the Pivot podcast. But ESPN, man, there's some dirty tricks, man. They are showing their true colors, which is a Disney company, which is ran by. Never mind. I told you I'm not gonna do that today. But they're terrible, man. They just fired Ryan Clark in midair. Like his show was going on, NFL Live. He didn't know. No, didn't tell anybody. He goes to take a break, man. They say you don't need to go back on. Like, holy hell, Batman. Is that the way you fire me? But there's so much more. Oh, yeah. My favorite. LeBron is holding up the NBA, or the NBA is allowing it because we want to, you know, and the TV partners, he's one of the biggest stars, so we want to, you know, put him on TV. Hey, he's holding them up. And this is because you allowed it. It's like your badass kids. Whichever you allow them to do, they're going to do. They're going to do it. So what he's doing is, he's making it bad. I can feel it for the next CBA and the next player. He's talking about making player empowerment. These billionaires about to take that shit back because they ain't going to let nobody else do this. Because if he can do it, who can't? The next star can do it. Anthony Edwards or, you know, whoever. But Wembanyama, especially him, yeah. But with that being said, I'm just going to sign off here for today. And just be a little bit more mindful, people. Instead of looking micro, look macro. Think about the bigger picture. You understand? You hear me? Think about the bigger picture. Hey, with that being said, I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, if you're on a Spreaker. Listen, I appreciate all the people from Spreaker, man, because we got a worldwide following. Make it make sense. I don't get it either. People from all over listen. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tell more people about it if you listen to me on Spreaker. But with that being said, we're out of here, man. And I'll be back next Monday or so with Jamski, or Sunday. We'll get back.
Yeah.
I'll holla at you.
Yeah. I'll get it.
We're tuning out, but not for long. Catch the vibe and sing along. Stay with us through thick and thin. In this game, we all win. As the crow flies, so do we. High above, just wild and free. Tune in to break the rules. Podcast love for all you fools. Goodbye's a word we hate to use, but for now we can't refuse. Stay tuned in the wings we hover. Never far from one another.
Oh, yeah, people.